Hello guys, this is 102 and we are going to continue Hand of Fate 2. Last time we managed to beat a very troublesome challenge, the Justice Challenge. And now we get to do the Hanged Man challenge.
I have devoted my life to this game, yet even now it grows stale for me. I wish I did not know what I know now. I wish that I could indulge in the simple innocence of the common folk.
The North is invading the Empire and the Imperial army is nowhere to be seen. Keep ahead of the Northern Horde as it sweeps towards the capital, evacuating as many villages as you can. So I still have to deal with Northerners. Alright. Carriage of the Departed. Ah, that's interesting. Illicit trade. I'm gonna try those.
You do like that one, don't you?
Yep. Let's try this one. It's showtime.
It is so tempting, is it not, to divide the world into good and evil. If the Empire is a bastion of civilization, the North must be filled with barbarians, or perhaps it is the other way around. Perhaps the noble Northerners have a true connection to the land, and the Empire is lost.
I mean, as long as they try to kill me, they're gonna be a nuisance. The Northern tribes have gathered and are preparing to invade the Empire, Estrella exclaims as they burst into the tavern. The main force of the Imperial Army is widely known to be away in the southeast, seeking to bring new countries under the heel of the Empire. There are dozens of smaller villages all through this region. They are protected by Empire force that sit on all the major trade routes. But those won't be able to hold out for long without reinforcements. We have to assume that the Empire won't respond in time. Hundreds of innocent people are in great danger. The Empire is run by a corrupt, bloodthirsty lunatic, Estrella declares. But his people don't deserve this fate. We have to warn them. I know of several local villages, but there are many more that I have never visited.
There are few who would give you aid easily, but there may be some who would set their forces against the same enemies.
In the woodlands, far from civilization, you are ambushed by a band of elvish warriors. For what purpose do you dare to trespass within our kingdom? One demands, as a dozen arrows point at you from all directions. You warn the elf of the advancing northerner army and suggest they flee to safety. Ha, human, the elf warrior says with a smirk. We already know of your rampaging king, and there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear, the maniacal northerners know better than to enter our forest. To do so will be their doom, the elf remarks, matter-of-factly. If you have no other business, then it is time for you to leave. I mean, how about we send the villagers to you?
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Alright.
Excellent. A wise decision.
The elf warrior looks conflicted, saying, "We do not wish to involve ourselves in your war, but your intentions do seem noble. We will not attack the humans, but we may use our influence to delay them. I shall speak of this to our queen. Do not seek to find us again," the elf says in parting.
You have saved some, but there is more yet to be done. And here is your reward, at least in potential.
You approach a weapon merchant's carriage, tucked away in the shittiest part of town. As you take a seat opposite the merchant, Esmeralda, you notice a fearsome weapon on display. Oh. Ordinarily that will cost you a pretty penny, but since it's been gathering dust a while and I'm in a generous mood, I'll sell it to you for 50 gold. No. She kicks a panel under her seat and a secret compartment opens, unveiling the stock she has on offer. "How about we make a deal?" she says. The bells on her robe tinkle as she leads you to the door, pressing the equipment into your arms. In a few moments, soldiers are going to storm through and raid my respectable establishment. You take this for free, and I run. Shouts echo up the alleyway, spooking the carriage horses. "Oh, thank you," Esmeralda pushes you out of her carriage and into the alleyway. You find yourself completely surrounded by Empire guards. No problem. This is actually the best deal I could ask for.
Now we fight for honor.
Ah, damn it. Esmeralda whips her horse, encouraged into motion. She visits you as she escapes. Ah! Why can't I? I need to drink some water. Esmeralda whips her horse, encouraged into motion. She waves at you as she escapes. Tell Malaclips I said hello. You scavenge what you can from the dead. Oh, cool.
Well done.
Okay, I'm just gonna take some time to drink some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's raining a lot outside, huh?
The Empire presents strength, yet abandons their outpost at the first sign of trouble. Corruption has left them hollow inside.
Yeah, that's true. Your path leads you to past a remote Empire fort, overlooking the well-worn road. At your approach, a large band of soldiers exits the fort and heads in your direction. Surprisingly, however, they pay you no attention other than to shove you out of the way of their supply wagon. The captain is in no mood to talk as he hurries his men south, towards the capital, away from the northern mountains. The fort stands completely silent, its heavy wooden doors left open.
Games within games within games.
Jacob, could you blow on the dice to give me some good luck? There you go.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
The entire fort is deserted, but you managed to scrunch some supplies. Okay. I should go forward. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army. Another Empire fort. The heavy wooden doors hang open, and no sound comes from within. It appears to be abandoned. Whoop. No.
Life goes on in these small towns until it ceases.
You see a peaceful village off the main trail. A few farmers look at you with curiosity as you enter their small village. Well, you should leave. You address a gathering of local peasants as they mill around the village well. To leave their crops seems like madness, but you try to convince them to flee the area. I hate this one. Despite your warnings, the people refuse to abandon the land. I answered a brace of charters to the soldiers at the fort just last week, a round-faced man declares. They'll be here in less than a day if those northerners try anything. Yeah, we are so fucked. If this is the kind of gambit I have to do, then there's no way for me to win. It's impossible. There is a festival being held in the village. The morale of the people is high as they sing and dance and compete in games of skill. I'm gonna compete in an axe throwing contest. You are handed a small axe and directed to throw it at a wooden circular target.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Ah!
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Hello, Snowflake. Your axe strikes the target poorly, bouncing off and falling to the ground. A ripple of laughter runs through the crowd as you walk away. Okay, I'm gonna tell tales of my adventures. Pick a shady spot and attempt to gain the attention of the crowd. The crowd grows restless and soon begins to drift away. Ah, okay, they just won't listen to me. Fuck off. Okay, let's try again. Just a gathering of local peasants. And let's see if I win this time. Alright. I feel like giving up right now. Town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children and dragging them inside. A pair of watchful farmers stop talking as you approach and give a brief greeting. We don't have many strangers visit our village, one of the pair says plainly, but you may speak with our elder if you wish. You are led to a small hut on the outskirts of the village. Inside, a disheveled old man with a single wild eye sits cross-legged on the floor, humming a strange tune to himself. Okay, so the Northerners are approaching. The mystic peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of the terror about to overrun them. The gods will show us their will, the old man yells, leaping up and pointing at a bird in a nearby tree. If the raven flies north or south, then the village should flee, east or west, and we must remain. With a wild cry, the old man throws a stone at the bird. Everything is so... all of this is so stupid. The bird flies to the west, away from the old man and his stones. "We stay," the mystic declares and returns to his hut. The farmers wander away, saying the gods will protect us. You know...
Now you will clash, and we will see who survives.
well... They say the gods will protect them. Sure. That's what they think. Perhaps by your actions here, you have saved the lives of an innocent Empire citizens. The inhabitants of the nearby village rush out, cheering. The farmers and their families thank you for protecting the village. Death to the northern barbarians, a little girl screams as she kicks one of the fallen. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. So that's the only way for me to save these villagers, because, you know, they won't listen to me. The townsfolk run out to greet you, cheering. They provide what they can as gratitude for saving their village from the terrible northern peril. Finally. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. No, 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 no. No!
Too many do not think of what lays ahead of them. After an eternity in a timeless void, I do not have this luxury.
The stars shine bright on this cold, frosty night when you happen upon a balding man looking at the heavens through a spyglass. He rubs his hands together to keep warm. When he sees you approach, he stares over his spectacles and says, "If you have something to keep my ears warm, I will reveal to you your future." I mean, do I have an helm? Yes. Do I want to give it to him? No. I will lend it to him. He graciously accepts your offer. He puts the helm on and looks at the sky through his spyglass. I can see a glimpse of your future in the stars. You have quite a journey ahead of you. Thank you, adventurer. I shall return your fine headpiece via magical means when I have completed my nightly observations of other realms. Okay, I see. Ah, I have to do this stupid stuff again. Or else they won't listen to me. You managed to hold a modest crowd's attention for the better part of the morning. As you leave, you hear some of the children fighting over who gets to be the ogre in their game of adventure. Okay, I'm gonna compete in an axe throwing contest. Again. Thank God.
You have done well.
You hit the target dead center. The crowd cheers and a young lady with flowers in her hair presents you with your prize. Good. Warn the townsfolk of the rampaging northerners. The townsfolk are skeptical of your claims. You weren't so worried about the barbarians when you got here, notes an old man in the crowd. Yeah, because I killed all of them. Can't you see how bloody I am? I have 28 HP for fuck's sake. Two shamans. Two of them. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I... The exquisite blade. Delightfully crafted by master artisans. This weapon is for display more than death. I'm so stupid. This is how I die. No, 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 no! F.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
Ah, whatever. We're taking the heat for Esmeralda the Merchant. The Merchant's favor. Cool. For exploring the abandoned fort. The Gambler's Hood.
Blood stains the snow, but you must focus on those who remain.
Okay, fine, let's do this again. But this time I'm gonna pick something different. Okay, let's try again.
Darkness haunts us everywhere, does it not? Creeping slowly into the choices we make. Even the friends you hold near and dear are touched by their compromises.
The Empire Fort. Okay, let's inspect the fort. All right. Town is quiet as you walk the paths, with mothers hushing their children and drag them inside. Okay, this is the village with the old man, with the old crazy man. You may speak with our elder if you wish. Okay, let me ask something else first. The elder stops humming and opens his eye to inspect you. After a moment, he closes his eye again and returns to humming. This is extremely stupid. Alright. Let's get here. I have no money. Yeah, let me save the village in the only way I know. This is the only way I could possibly win this, just by fighting. Townsfolk run out to greet you, cheering. They provide what they can as gratitude for saving their village from the terrible northern peril. I could use more money. The people disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. The mystic peers at you with a single wild eye as you tell of the terror about to overrun them. The gods will show us their will, the old man yells, leaping up and pointing at a bird in a nearby tree. If the raven flies north or south, then the village should flee. East or west, and we must remain. You fucking idiot. Jacob, please. Like, at this point, I've been rolling the dice like a couple of times without asking you to blow on the dice, and I've been rolling very poorly. I'm starting to think that it really works, so please, I beg of you. Okay, now it doesn't work. We stay! The gods will protect us. No, I will protect you. Because you're a bunch of idiots. Ow! The inhabitants of the nearby village rush out cheering. Just give me some money, fuck off. I think I'm doing this in the most difficult way possible. Just because today I'm that unlucky. I think I lost about 7 gambits. And I'm also fighting like shit.
To the fray.
That's fucking.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
It looks like I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream for this challenge.
On one side we have the Empire. On the other, the Northern raids have become ever more aggressive. In the middle of those who are truly hurt by all of this. You'd be right to be suspicious, but then where is altruism in today's world? Fallen as far away as hope.
While roaming the dark alleyways of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. Zombies. Zombies are dragging a locked chest behind them. Its contents unknown. In another direction you spy an item glinting in the moonlight. The Gambler's Jewel. However, you notice a number of shadowy forms lurking in the alley nearby. An ambush. And of course it has to be Northerners.
You make enemies so easily.
Your assailants dispatched, you pick up the equipment that drew you to this alleyway. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished. Alright. You recover some valuables from your fallen opponents. That's it. Let's visit the village. See what happens. There is a festival. I'm just gonna warn the townsfolk of the Northerners. Enter a small tavern and address the patrons, giving a vivid description of the fate they will face at the hands of the approaching Northern warriors. As the farmers turn to each other in panic, a huge brawny man walks up to you. I am Leon, and I run this town, he says. We haven't seen any Northerners around these parts for months. I say you're a liar, and we're not about to abandon our homes on your say-so. Some of the farmers look unsure, but none speak up to contradict Leon. Do I have to beat you up? If you have no intention of ordering a drink, then you should leave. I don't like this guy. Put that troll slicer away, mercenary, Leon says, waving your weapon away. If you want to challenge my word, then we have a more civilized method. Leon leads you and the other townsfolk outside to a tree with a wooden target nailed to it. He hands you a small axe. If your aim is true, then you speak the truth, Leon explains, before throwing his own axe. It hits the target, just missing the red painted center. Are you happy now? Your axe hits the target solidly. Not bad, Leon comments. Very well done, stranger. I shall consider your words carefully. Leon turns and calls some men over, telling them to scout north immediately. He directs the rest of the townsfolk to prepare to travel. Ah, okay, so he listened to me. Okay, let's check the Empire Fort. The entire fort is deserted, but you happen upon a discarded boot with a few coins in it. Okay, fine to me. Passing peasant family fleeing from a village in the east gratefully accepts your offer of fire and safe camp. Why are we running? Ariadne frowns. Aren't we heroes? We should face the army head on. That's what I've been trying to do in the last hour. What do you have? Okay, this one is useful. The Mask of Holy Fortunes. I should get it. Though I need fame to use it. Nah, maybe I should save the money. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I should go for a weapon. I'm definitely going to need this. Hello. I mean, do we really have to fight them? Maybe I can try to avoid them. There you go. Easy enough. I am one piece of gold short. A few farmers look at you with curiosity as you enter their small village. Okay, let's warn them. Your dreads are gathering on local peasants as they mill around the village well. To leave their crops seems like madness, but you try to convince them to flee the area. Yes, I'm gonna need help. People disperse to gather what they can before abandoning the village. Good. You travel long into the night and set out again with the dawn to keep ahead of the approaching army.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
High in the mountains, you approach a rickety bridge. It sways even at the slightest breeze. Okay. I'm gonna try. The Shanskar Gambit is affected by your armor's weight, but I got nothing. Ah, fuck off. You wash upon on the bank and somewhere downriver. Your fall may have been bad, but perhaps the broken bridge will hinder the northern horde too. Ah, finally. Some resources. Welcome to Takeshi's castle. Ow. I didn't see that. Reluctant allies. Ah, the Elvish warriors. For what purpose do you dare to trespass within our kingdom? One demands. You warn the elf of the advancing northerner army and suggest the flee to safety. Ha, human. The elf warrior says with a smirk. We already know you are rampaging king. And there is no safer ground than our own home. Have no fear, the men you call northerners know better than to enter our forest. To do so will be their doom. You have no other business, then it is time for you to leave. I'm gonna ask you for help. Alright. The elf warrior looks conflicted, saying, we do not wish to involve ourselves in your war, but your intentions do seem noble. We will not attack the humans, but we may use our influence to delay them. I shall speak of this to our queen. Do not seek to find us again. Let me see if I can buy something. Yeah, sure. Oh. What do you have? The Northern Justice. Nah, I can't buy it. Can I attempt? Ah, yes. Good. Okay, we have a peaceful village over there.
The damage taken from starvation is more than the healing delivered by eating. As with many things, we find ourselves sliding further and further into hardship.
Then let's hope that we find some food in here. You managed to scrounge some supplies. Those are not supplies. That is just bullshit.
Another fortune teller. and another opportunity for you to hear naught but what pleases you.
I have no helms to give you. I guess the frostbitten years will be worth it just to observe such beauty. Sure. Okay, I have to fight now. I mean, I have the fancy sword. That should be good. Hopefully.
Leave some for me.
I lost, didn't I? I lost. I lost because I don't have any food. So I'm gonna die of starvation. How am I supposed to do this? This is impossible. You don't have to clear all cards before proceeding. Hey, but this is the only way.
I won't hurt you much.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better, or more skills. The small folk are worthy of protection. The game of life and death treats them as mere pieces, but they deserve their own role in the game.
Of course. Yeah, I can deal with this by myself. But did I change the equipment? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. The assassin. Like a knife in darkness, the assassin awaits. Sans perform quick heavy attacks. Use evade or perish. The assassin. Where are you? Oh my god, I regret this choice so much. You're supposed to be stunned. I probably got 5 gold out of this. The crowd grows wary watching these marathons. The organizer laments as he hands you your meager earnings. Finish them quicker next time. Fuck you.
In my youth, I used to climb. There is little better than the wind in your hair and the thought of death.
I can't resist. I have to do it. He's my nemesis. There he is. Let's dance.
Who wants to get hit first?
No. I was so close. I almost killed him. He's the one fortunate to live. Yeah, let's go with food. You know, I have the weird feeling that I'm gonna lose some villages. Do I actually care? Not so sure. Now I have to deal with Brost. I will keep choosing violence, I don't care.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Ah, this can only go badly. Why am I fighting so sloppily?